seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life. Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Keep knocking things over today. I seem to be having one of those clumsy days.
Oh,
I knocked stuff over just before I got on the call, and now I knocked stuff over, knocked the laptop over.
Hollis has a little red microphone with a line through it.
I know. That just
Oh.
means that I muted myself and didn't unmute myself until just now. Thanks, Joe.
Okay.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're still trying to get ourselves together. We're trying to get this out there and get people in here so we can get readings started. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming in. And Jamie's going to try to do some readings today for people in Zoom. So if you're out there and you're watching this stream, then you need to follow the link that's in the description and you should be able to get in. You will need you will need a Zoom. I see. Okay. So
Hey, Hollis, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
My friend's trying to get in now and clicked on the Zoom link that was in the, the event page that Jamie put.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
is there a reason you think?
What happens? Tell me again.
She clicked on the link to come into the Zoom and she can't get in. It was the same, event page that I got from Jamie and I got in. I was wondering if you knew.
So what happens when she tries to click? Does she have a Zoom account?
Yeah.
It's possible that she's clicking on the one with the original scheduling, which was last night, which is a different link.
Okay, let me, I'm going to put you, on the bottom here and go tell her to click a different one. Okay, thanks.
Okay, I put it in the post. I put the link from here in the post. Jamie, can you please make Hollis, they, them a co-host?
Okay. looking to see that specific. Okay, where is, okay, there's the host tools. Okay. Trying to find the,
Well, welcome everyone. Today we're gonna, hopefully people are getting in. You can follow the link. If you're having trouble getting in, try following the link that I put in the post. There's a post on my page on Psychic Insights, on Divine Androgen. I think one's on Jamie's page. So you should be able to follow that link. If you follow the link, it'll be a little bit easier. Yep. You'll have to register. You'll need a Zoom account, all of those kinds of things. Jamie, you should just be able to click on 3 little dots next to my name and click
I
make
figured it out.
co-host.
You should be co-hosting now.
Okay, hopefully that's true. And the only way I can know is if I try to like click on like pin and stuff like that. Okay. Okay. So Jamie, why don't you start introducing yourself while I continue on trying to get it into the group, because for some reason it didn't go into the group. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm JamieAngel. I have been working with mediumship in a professional capacity for a bit now. And prior to that, I had always had those giftings ever since I was a child, but refined them over the years a bit. One of the things that has been exciting for me is to see how, as I've developed these giftings and learned more about the professional aspects of it too, how it all comes together. And it also helps to build and strengthen our other giftings and skills. If you're an empath, you will notice more of your empathic abilities are enhanced when you're doing mediumship, and as well, some of the other giftings that you may not even think about until it's like, oh, doesn't everybody do that type of thing? Because a lot of us who have mediumship giftings may not have always known what they were. And so it's like you talk to somebody and you find out they don't have this sense of things from the other side, or maybe they're not an empath and so they don't necessarily feel what other people are feeling the same way and stuff. And so that's when you kind of learn, okay, not everybody has these giftings, but it's also something that many people have them, but they have never learned how to tap into them. So it's exciting to see how working together and learning these things, people can learn to tap into their giftings, because a lot of times when you have one medium, they may have strength. When you put two together, that compounds the energy and the strength. When you get a group of people with giftings like that together, the power of that is exponential, and we can tap in a lot easier. It takes a lot less effort when we are in unity and all working towards the same good. So that's one of the things that I'm excited about as we see more people joining in. Those are people who not only can receive readings, but also who help to, learn their own giftings along the way. I usually like to do a meditation to start with. Oftentimes I do my tree meditation. Other times I do the I am meditation. The I am meditation is a very simple meditation, which is great for people who don't think they can meditate. because it really comes down to just using 2 words. And then you can add and expand on it if you, as you choose. So basically, you inhale on, and then with the I, and then you then with the am, you actually do it on the exhale. So I am. I am. I am. When you do this, you're just existing in that moment and becoming one with the universe. I am. I am. I am. As we do the 3rd round, think about who you'd like to connect with. Think about I am connected to them. Just as you do the I am. I am. I am. I am. As you feel that energy, tell to your loved one as if you want to hold hands with them. Allow them to connect. I am feeling right now a person with an orange cat, seeing this orange cat curled up by this man. He's got black jeans on and what appears to be a Harley Davidson shirt. And what I'd classify as black hair, dark hair like that. He is the one that I'm connecting with right now. I don't know if that resonates with anybody. If you do, feel free to raise your hand or unmute or something.
Enough information for people. They'll probably need a little bit more than that.
The face seems a bit rugged, I would say, if you know what I mean, where it's kind of those more chiseled features, like he probably either worked outside or did ride a Harley as well, and had a lot of outdoor elements in that, a little bit more weathered. I would guess him to probably be anywhere between 30 and 50. Could be a little bit older or a little bit younger, but he is a bit rugged. Complexion is medium, but has a little bit of a tan. That how to describe it. The skin tone is what I would call leatherized, like workmen who work out in construction or something like that would have.
Jamie, I could take about 60% of it.
Okay. Are you the one who had said about might be Brian? I had a mustard cat as a kid. I saw see that in the chat there.
No, I didn't say that, but my hand if you want me just to listen.
Okay. Yes, anyone that it resonates with, please put your hand up. So I'm trying to see who it was that had said that they had. Okay, that would be Brandy. Brandy, would that fit more exactly than the 60% Tracy was describing?
Yeah, my husband worked in the drywall, so he was a contractor. And growing up, I had a mustard cat. He rode a Harley.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay, I could take all that too. That I'll take.
Did he have any issues that would make his like anxiety or something like that? Because I'm feeling like a flutter in the chest that's not where I normally would get with like a heart or with lung things. This is a little bit higher, more like what I sometimes get when I'm experiencing like when somebody's having anxiety or something like that.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
I can relate to that.
I'm trying to feel a little bit more deeply into what this person is doing or wanting to say. I do see some water as I'm looking deeper into things. What I would describe as like a lake or something with a dock at this
We
point.
live on the ocean and there's a boathouse right down the bottom of the property.
Okay. He is at peace. He does love you. I feel like there's something about a garage, but I'm not exactly sure what the garage thing means. Do you have something in your garage or something?
His
with the
bike.
garage? Okay. Were you planning to do something special with his bike or anything going on with it currently?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been fixing it the last couple of days, so I'm down there starting it and everything.
That
Yeah.
makes perfect sense then.
Yeah.
As trying to express.
I'm gonna put my hand down. I think you're with her.
Okay, I will probably be touching base with you next, Tracy.
Okay, thank you, Jamie.
Yes, he does seem to be happy about that with the like it, taking care of the things that have mattered that have mattered now
Right.
in my life. I hope that has been helpful for you,
It has. Thank you.
Tracy. Are you still here? I do feel like the one that you're picking up on, your loved one also is here, and feel like there's something. I'm seeing something interesting in the sky, in a sky pattern. I don't know if you have recently seen something that has been significant to you, like it's kind of like what they call chemtrails, but it's in a very unique cloud pattern that seems to have caught my attention. Um, kind of thing that if you're looking up at the sky, um, you would look at it and be like, oh, my loved one just sent me a letter type of thing, or painted a picture for me, because it was
You're
that.
breaking up, Jamie. I can't understand you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Because, okay. I'm I don't know if you've had recently any type of activity where you've been looking at the sky and felt like it was resonating with you.
I think Tracy may have lost her connection.
Okay.
I'm not surprised. Because she was like kind of digitalizing out on us there.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
here.
hold
You
and
were very broken up. I couldn't hear you. I heard you say a cloud and a message, but you were broken up. Maybe it was my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, Tracy, maybe go stand closer to your router.
Okay, I'll go in the living room, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Can you I apologize. I didn't hear what you had from.
It's okay. I can repeat it. First thing I'm sensing and seeing is like a cloud pattern that was very interesting or unique. I don't know if you recently had seen such and thought it might be a sign from him, but it's the kind of vision that when I see a pattern like this in the sky, I sit there going, oh, okay, which of my relatives is saying hi? Because it's as if they painted a picture for me. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to unmute myself. I had to reach myself. Yes, that makes sense.
He is with you and he is reaching out to you. He is giving you signs. He loves you. Did he have any pets that were left behind?
I'm not hearing you at all. I don't know what's going on. Should I go out, Hollis, and come back in?
No, what you should
Hollis,
do
should I?
is you should stand by your router.
I went outside because I usually get better reception. My son's in the living room, so I really can't go in the living room, you know? Um,
Is he doing something heavy on the internet? Is he
oh,
doing something heavy on the internet?
no, he's not. He's on the phone. I
Okay.
was in my room. I always do the lives with you in my room and everything, you
I
know?
know, but you're breaking up. So it could just be something local for you for some reason.
Should I go out and come back in?
No, because you look pretty good now.
Okay, how's that? Better?
That's okay, yeah. Why don't
All
you
right,
try again, Jamie?
I'll,
Why don't you
I'll
try one more
stand
time,
still. I'm
Jamie?
sorry. Go ahead.
Did he have any pets that were left behind?
Yes, a dog and a cat.
I was going to say, it felt like there was both a dog and cat connection. So that he was,
Actually, the cat just passed away 2 weeks ago and went to the spirit with him. I think. I think the cat's with him now.
that makes sense. 'Cause it was like the thoughts were like combined. That I was like trying to determine, okay, is it a dog or is it a cat? But because I was seeing what I was seeing by him seemed to be a cat, but there was something about dog. And so I was like, okay, now it makes sense. It makes full sense because the cat, you know, is there, but the dog is still with you. So
Right.
you each have one of the little messengers or little angels that
Yeah.
oftentimes can see back and forth between the realms. If you see your dog looking at a corner or looking oddly at something, oftentimes they are able to see through into the other dimensions.
Wow. Sometimes my dog acts strange, and I wonder why.
Now you know. Has the dog been acting stranger since the cat passed?
Yes.
Seeing the cat over there and kind of confused because when they can see, sometimes for animals, they can see these things, but aren't always able to understand that they can't get through to them physically. And so, yes, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, thank you. That's great. I didn't know that. Does he have a message for me before you go to somebody else?
He loves you. And he's at peace. He's taking good care of the cat. He's also wanting you to take good care of the dog. He sees your efforts, and he also wants you to take time to take care of yourself and not just focus on taking care of everybody else.
That's
You get
important.
from him that you tend to focus on everybody else who needs you at the expense of your own well-being sometimes.
Absolutely.
I hope this has been helpful for you.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
Sure. Person I'm connecting with now is a younger girl in a pink dress. I gauge her to be probably in that 12 to 13, 14. So basically, it's kind of hard to gauge. I would say she's like in early puberty type of age bracket where it has some development, but is still very petite. The dress I'm seeing her in is pink, and it's kind of like organza or tulle overlays to part of the dress, and seems to like to twirl in it, which is typical of young girls and stuff. But making the skirt fly out kind of thing. This particular girl seems to be, like I say, in that I'd say anywhere between 10 and 13 or 14. Could, like I say, be a little younger or a little older, depending on how fast someone develops. But she's petite. I get this sense that her health issues may have been related neurological and or possibly heart, because I'm feeling like a bit of a pressure in the back of my skull and also some pressure in the chest on the left side. I don't know if it's resonating with anyone yet or not. If not, I will ask her to hold and move forward. I'm picking up a dog. This dog is white in spots and brown and black. It's kind of, multiple pattern. The ears seem to be, it's weird because one seems to be brown and the other seems to be black. Very patchy designed dog. Most of him is white, or her. I've not really seen the genital aspect, but it's kind of like a combination of those three colors in varying places on the dog. And this dog, I'm not sure if they're with a human or not, or if they're just trying to get my attention themselves.
If this matches with you, you can raise your hand, or if you're in the live, please just comment or speak up, and I can try to communicate that to Jamie if you're having a hard time getting into the Zoom, which is our most recent challenge.
This particular dog, he seems to have some sort of a yellow toy. It seems like it could be a ball or a tiny bone that has the round end things. As far as build, I would say kind of a medium build, not real tiny, but not big. I probably say I'm not real experienced with dogs, but could be something like a eagle mixed with something more fluffy. it's got the fluffy ears, and that though the rest of it looks pretty sleek and smooth. But the ears are very much fluffy and has a tail that's kind of looks like it's a combination in spots between the black and the brown. So if this dog resonates with you, let us know. If not, I'll see whom else he may be just guiding me to. Okay.
Hello, for those out there in the live area, we see you, Nandita, Sarkar, and Caro from Ottawa, Canada, and Jamie, Jamie McIver. Please, if you'd like a reading, follow the link into Zoom, and Jamie is doing like spirit-led readings, which is where they start talking, so you listen, and then if something matches, you let them know. Okay, so you can comment here, or you can come into the Zoom where you can raise your hand and do it face to face. Okay, sometimes a little bit better if you can come into Zoom. If not, it's okay.
I'm catching someone now. It's kind of weird because the person I'm seeing is, I'd say, middle-aged to older. I mean, I'm guessing anywhere between 40 and 60 based on the hair color, because kind of the combinations of the gray, mostly gray with some black still in it. And he has the priestly type of robe on and the collar. So I'm not sure if anybody has a relative or loved one, or maybe your own priest that you really miss. But I'm catching a priest now. I would guess he could be Italian, and that could be English, because it's like he has like that mid complexion that could be a tan, or he could be of Italian or Spanish type of origin. Hair parted on the side.
Did you say the person was close to 50?
I would guess probably around 50 would be in that possible range, yes.
Who is speaking? Who's that? Regina.
I can take part of it.
Okay.
Okay, well, tell us about what part.
I just can't take the complexion part.
Mhm.
But I can take somebody who's close to 50 and somebody who had mostly grayish hair.
Were they in the were they a priest?
Were they what?
This person that I was connecting with seems to have priestly vestment, the collar.
No. No.
Sunny also has their hand up, Jamie, so I added them to the spotlight here. Hopefully you have your view set to like
Yes.
speaker or something so you can see who I spotlight. I'll try to spotlight the people with their
Yeah.
hands up.
Sunny, can you tell me about how it resonates with you?
Yeah, not a priest, but the person I lost was 56 with dark hair and grey hair. He was half Greek, half English, and his dad was very high up in the church, but he wasn't.
Okay.
But his dad was. But his
Could it
dad
be
was.
somebody who maybe his father wanted him to be a priest or something, and that's why? Or did he maybe study for it at one point but not go into the priesthood?
No, he didn't do that. But his dad used to do the Greek Orthodox and like translate because he knew lots of language. So but he didn't do. My husband didn't do anything like that.
Okay. How old was his dad when his dad died?
He's not. He's still alive. He's
Okay.
late 80s.
Oh, okay. Okay. It
was more with the complexion and the hair, so, and the age.
It's possible.
There's also someone on Facebook, Nandita. She's saying it may be my man. Is there any more info? Any more hints? And then she said, my man had a robe in his neck. I don't know what that means. A robe in his neck? I mean, maybe he wasn't a priest. Maybe he was just super spiritual, or maybe it was.
Is she saying a robe or a rope?
It says robe, R-O-B-E. My man was in his 40s, but had mostly gray hair, fair tanned complexion. So everything else matches. So it's either Sunny. Sunny, I feel like because her husband's dad is a priest, that he's trying to sometimes, just to help you out, Jamie, just because I have a little bit more experience, is that sometimes spirits will add symbology that helps you determine where they're from, especially if they have an unusual connection like that, like having a dad that is a priest is pretty unusual. And so I would say I'm almost feeling like it's for Sunny. But that's just, you're the one channeling though.
I'm almost wondering how his father's health is currently.
He has dementia. He's
trying to communicate.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nearly 90.
So,
he's getting on.
So I think then that makes a lot more sense, because kind of connecting with him, and I'm sure you are seeing the signs of things to come. And
then dementias are half on the other side anyway.
Know that he will be there when his dad makes the journey, and he won't be alone.
Yeah. Thank you.
Also sending you much love and wanting you to know he's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Regina, the one that you were speaking of, I'm trying to tap into that particular person now. Did he have any connection with a house near a lake? Or river or something?
Regina, are you able to hear Jamie?
You talking to me?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, now I can hear, because you guys were all coming in so quiet for some reason.
Yeah, for some reason you were not coming in clear, but you are now.
I just put an earbud in. No, I'm not really sure about the lake.
Okay. Yes, I'm seeing some sort of a house that's like by water of some sort. So I thought maybe that was the one that I was supposed to be connecting with for you. Because I was trying to focus in on the one you were referring to.
They sort of live near a lake, the person. They live like maybe 3 minutes from a lake.
Okay.
Growing up.
Did they do a lot of fishing?
They did some, not a lot.
Yeah, because I seem to see like a lake with a house by it, and that I'm not sure if there's more significance or not to the color of the house that I'm seeing or not. I'm seeing a red house. It may just be
Oh, that's a different friend. That's a different person.
okay.
And they did live on a pond.
Okay.
They own the whole thing.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And they did fish. They fished like every other day.
Okay. So I connected with that one instead. Sometimes the ones who decide they want to come through, it's like, wait a second, I want to, and sometimes it's like you get nothing for a bit, and then you find, them kind of jockeying for position type of things. So yeah, that loved one, I feel like you need to know that they are happy. And I feel like they're saying the fishing is fine, and I'm not sure. I'm getting something about good wine. Were they a wine aficionado as well? Interested in wines and
Maybe, but the other person was.
so I think maybe they're kind of playing off each other a little bit there.
Maybe.
Did they know each other?
No, they did not know each other.
Okay.
Even though I wanted them to meet.
Because I seem to be seeing these two people together on that side there. It's like, they're just kind of having some fun hanging out.
Okay.
So they did meet, and they do seem to get along well.
They both loved a certain type of music.
Well, I hope that this has been helpful for you.
Thank you.
Does anybody resonate with a blonde-haired boy? I feel like he's very short still, like around, I would gauge him by height to be maybe 6 or under, but not as young as like a toddler and that. So probably like in that maybe 5, I'd say probably 5 to 8 based on typical child heights. He seems to have some sort of a scootery thing. It's not a bike, it's one of those foot ones. Seem to see it in like a green and a blue hue to it. Does that resonate with anyone? Okay, well, if nobody is resonating with him yet, I will just ask him to step over to the side. And I can come back to him later if somebody does.
Hold on a second, Jamie, because Tammy Worthington in the group is saying, I think her son was blonde, but he was 15 when he passed. But sometimes spirits will come through at their favorite age. And I know that that's true. It definitely happens all the time.
Or will flash favorite memories. So like if that particular
And
scooter,
she's saying, yeah, she's saying that he had a scooter. Yeah.
that may be, you know, if that was one of his favorite things to do, then it's probably who I'm connecting with. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing this person in a couple different stages.
Maybe dig a little deeper, maybe for a little bit deeper message as well.
Yeah. What I'm feeling off of the energy right there is a sense of curiosity. He has a lot of curiosity to him, and you know, if this person, and the curious nature, it's one of those things where it's like, now that he's on the other side, it's like, I've got my answers now.
Is he
Find
a
some
curious
interest.
young person, Tammy?
This person, I would, as curious as they were, I would be type that I seem to see, you know, taking things apart like electronics and things like that and putting them back together and, you know, trying to see how everything worked and tinkering with things.
Tammy's saying that he was very curious and intelligent.
Feels like some of it, he's feeling like he's gotten the answers, but now some of the questions aren't nearly as important as they were when he was here.
She says he's very much, sounds like he took things apart. She said he took apart our iMac. Oh my goodness, Tammy.
That's what I was seeing, was like these computer type things and electronic things, and it's like, yeah. But I also seem to hear that he knew how to put them back together though too, or figured it out if he didn't.
Hopefully he figured out to put it back together. She said that he did. He did figure it out.
He loves you, and he's still proud of himself for figuring those things out. And
She's saying that he fixed everything.
I get the sense that he's sent you some signals with your electronics and or lights.
Tammy, are weird things happening to your electronics or lights flickering, things like that? Phone turning off without you touching it? Weird stuff? She said that he should be, I guess, proud, and that he's so loved and he has lots of signs. He sends her lots of signs. That's beautiful, Tammy.
I'm picking up on someone now. I'm not seeing them yet, but I'm picking up on someone who had a heart attack. By the sensation I'm having, it would have been a massive one.
Tammy's front door unlocks itself, apparently.
Mm.
Okay. All right, Tammy. Sounds like that spirit is moving on and we're moving into another spirit now. You're welcome. Tammy said thank you.
The person I'm picking up on now, the sense I get is a massive type of heart attack. It's like severe chest pain. And my sense is that they were one of those instantaneous, it hit and they crossed right over. I seem to see a couple of people in a cluster, mostly men, but a couple ladies as well.
You mean like they're all on the other side together?
Yeah. And I'm wondering if this is like a segment where they all have similar experiences. Sam,
Oh, okay.
does this resonate for you?
Okay, so- Sounds like it resonates maybe for Sam. You know someone that had a massive heart attack?
I mean, Hollis, I know someone, but I need more information, you know?
Right.
The ones that I'm picking up on first seems to be a man. And that person, I feel like, was not nearly as old as was I would say probably maybe 30s to 40s at the oldest.
Yes. I had a cousin.
This man, did he leave behind a dog?
Yes, I guess you could say that. He was taking care of one.
Okay. Because he seemed to be concerned about a dog, and that I wasn't sure if it was his or when he was caring for or what have you, but his pain level, it was like a sudden hit to the chest, and then he would
Yes.
next moment he had crossed over. He did not feel the pain for more than a moment because he escaped to the other side, as it were. He is at peace there and sends love.
Thank you.
Sam, is your person in that more middle-aged bracket? Feel free to unmute yourself.
Sorry, I couldn't unmute. My person was older, in his 70s,
Okay.
but I don't know. I had just helped him heal from a 6-way bypass. But he also had diabetes, and the way he was found, I don't know what he passed from. The way the scene was is he looked like his sugar went low and there was orange juice everywhere. So I don't know if he was trying to get sugar or his heart was fluttering and it made him, because that's what you feel like when your sugar goes low. So I don't know which one took him.
That's a different person than the one that I was tapping into. But I
Okay.
think I know who you mean. Did he wear his hair was he kind of balding on the top bit? His hair
Yeah.
Okay, then I found him. Feels to me like it may actually have been a combination of the two, where the fluttering that the sugar caused sent the heart, and so it impacted the heart. I don't know much about the heart. It's just what I'm feeling, and where I'm feeling in my chest. I'm feeling that flutteriness in that way. So it feels like he may have that, like the sugar may have exacerbated a heart condition. He's at peace, and he's thankful to you and loves you. Was he a relative, or was he somebody you just cared for as a caregiver?
He was my father, but I was his caregiver.
So sense a sense of pride. That's why I was curious as to whether it was just caregiver or
Pride with him or me, because I was very proud to take care of him.
pride from him of you. He's proud of you. He loves you so much and will help you to accomplish the things that you dream of doing. He seems to indicate that while you were taking care of him, you had to put some things on hold that you wanted, but that you will achieve the things you set out to do, and he will help.
Well,
Uh,
thank you for
You cut out. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
that you a big hug and lots of love. Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
I hope that this reading has been helpful for you.
Thank you so much.
Gladly.
All right. Well, how are you feeling, Jamie? It's a lot going on today. For anyone that's following my story, my son woke up. So he texts me while we're doing this, and he says, I'm on the other side. And he says, I'm groggy, but I'm alive. And I'm like, you're not on the other side, man. You're here on Earth because you're texting me. So it's a little joke for everybody. Just a little joke. So yeah, so he's okay. He woke up from his surgery for his heart device. I know a lot of you know about what's going on, so he got the device. So there we go. Thank you for your prayers. Keep praying. He has healing, and now time for my grandson to go to figure out. So Jamie, are you feeling like you're spent for the day? It's, and it's been an hour. I know that's really exhausting, and that's why we ask that people, if you've gotten a reading today, it's always in your best interest to always like write a review for anyone that you get a free reading from, or pay for a reading, because it's called energetic exchange. Just like it takes takes time for you to earn money, it takes time, for Jamie to do this. It takes energy. They have to get ready before, they have to prepare themselves, they have to meditate, they have to take care of themselves. And afterwards, you usually feel pretty exhausted, if I'm right, Jamie. Like, I know I'm usually pretty tired after about an hour or so. I'm like, right? So that's why I always encourage everyone to, if you want a reading with Jamie, you can book a reading, and Jamie goes into way more detail in a longer reading, providing you with deeper messages, and more guidance and more details. These are just meant to be little tidbits. So there's lots of people still tuned in. Hi Marina. Some people are asking, just asking how they get readings, and how this works is that Jamie channels whatever spirits are coming to them, and then you decide, oh, that matches with my grandpa or my whoever, and you comment or speak up, raise your hand somehow, let us know, and then Jamie can focus in on that spirit. Tracy, you write the review in the medium group is just fine. Thank you, Nandita, for saying. Nandita said that she loves this group. Thank you, Nandita. We appreciate that. We're working hard to make this group something that helps support people. That's why we try to spread out different Zooms and different events. And we have monthly community events and things like that. Just try to make it a place where you can find support and find community, and find people that can help you. And I think having community is really important. So there's the link to the group, Tracy. And thanks for being here, Chard and Maureen. So Jamie, are you feeling like you're finished for the day, or do you have anything else?
I think so. That one young girl still set aside. I'm probably going to try and sketch at some point and then post it in the group so that.
Okay, that would be great. Yep. Maybe you can. I usually post this replay a couple days later, so maybe by then you'll have the sketch done and we can put it together. And maybe whoever it is can kind of chime in. Maybe they're meant to watch it later or something like that. Who knows? Right? So, my friends, you can book with Jamie at any time at Psychic Insights. And I just put their link in the chat there for you. And so I encourage you to, try to, and at least you guys know, I want to also announce again, any reader that messages you out of nowhere that you haven't texted, or it looks like it's somebody, I will never text you offering you a reading. Neither will Jamie. Neither will anyone in this group or any other group, frankly. So if someone is texting you and it looks like me, it's a copycat. Okay. So we have a copycat problem right now. We have a copycat problem with our moderators, including Eve Brown, including Divine Androgen, Jasmine Greenfield. Psychic Insights has numerous copies. And what they do is they also comment on this live, and they'll say something about being in a temple or how they have a message. I will never do that. None of us will ever do that. No legitimate reader will ever do that for you. Ever. You have to seek us out. You have to come to us. We don't come to you. We might do these lives, but you can see that they're real people speaking up, right? And we're not asking for anything in exchange for these little readings at this time, except for a comment and some feedback, okay? Don't send those people money. Don't do it. They're scammers and they're copying us, okay? And we're not the only group. They live everywhere.
They have a throwaway account or something that probably never comments in our groups, but steals the
The
recommendation,
profile picture and stuff like that.
the
The review.
reviews. They will use
Mhm.
them as pictures on their page.
So you can always tell when you go to their profile, they'll only have like 5 friends or 10 friends or something like that. And you'll be like, well, that's strange. Okay. And so that's part of it. You can always message me directly. You can always message Eve directly. And if you get some weird answer, oh, Jojo, I'm so sorry, Joe McLean, that you were scammed. Please don't send money unless you're clicking on a website. If you're not going to a website and clicking to pay through PayPal, you cannot get that money back. If you send money as a gift to someone in a messenger type of deal, you cannot get that money back, even if they don't do the reading, even if they don't follow through. If you click on my website and you schedule with Jamie, and then for some strange reason, Jamie doesn't show back up, and then you come to me and say, hey, Jamie didn't show up, and I don't give you your money back, you can go back to PayPal and PayPal will give you your money back, okay? Because we're an official business account, because PayPal has said, okay, I see that Psychic Insights is a legitimate company. So what happens is that scammers want you to send money as a gift because PayPal will never give you that money back. Okay? So this is what I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to educate people. So I'm educating you. Please listen. I'm trying to save you. People lose thousands of dollars this way. Thousands. Okay? Please don't let them scam you. Okay? You don't have to be scammed. If you want a real reading, make sure you're going to a website. So that's why I gave you the link, psychicinsights.life. You'll find JamieAngel there and you can go, and then that's how you know it's legitimate. If someone's asking for a gift in the message, they are not legit. If they're messaging you out of nowhere, they are not legit. They are a scammer. Okay? Promise you. So, my friends, as we go on tonight, as we go on today, sorry, it's the middle of the day. Um, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. Please, thank you, Nandita. Nandita says this is the best group, best admin, best mediums, and supporting community. What else do you need, right? That's what you need. And it's nice to know that we're legitimate, right? That we have a website, that we have reviews, that I'll give you your money back if you don't like your reading. I'll give it back to you, or someone else will give you a reading. Okay? If you don't like it, we'll give it back to you. And that's the gift. Okay? And that's what I'm guaranteeing with Psychic Insights, okay? All right, my friends, I hope you have a great night and enjoy the rest of your day. May it be blessed with lots of signs and love and supporting community. I wish you all the best weekend. Bye-bye.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.